History is not made by comfort. History is written by courage, sacrifice, and unbreakable spirit. Welcome to the Success Path, the channel where real stories shape real strength. Today, we bring you one of the most powerful human stories ever lived. A man is not born hating another man because of the color of his skin. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. These words did not come from a palace. They came from a prison cell. Today's story is not about politics. It is about human endurance. It is about moral courage. It is about a man who defeated hate without violence. This is the life of Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. Chapter 1: Africa before apartheid. To understand Mandela, we must first understand Africa. Before apartheid, South Africa was rich in gold and diamonds, poor in justice. White minority rule controlled everything: land, law, power. Black Africans were strangers in their own homeland. This injustice created a slow-burning revolution. Chapter 2: Childhood, Roots of Dignity. Mandela grew up listening to tribal elders. Stories of African kings, warriors, lost freedom. His father died when Mandela was just 9. That pain taught him early responsibility. He was adopted by a royal regent, giving him access to education, a rare privilege for a black child. Education planted the seed. Injustice watered it. Chapter 3: The First Rebellion. At Fort Hare University, Mandela refused unfair rules, challenged authority, expelled, disgraced, uncertain. But destiny doesn't consult comfort. He ran away to Johannesburg, sleeping hungry, working menial jobs. This was the making of steel. Chapter 4: Love, Friendship and Struggle. In Johannesburg, Mandela met Walter Sisulu, Oliver Tambo. Together they opened South Africa's first black law firm. They defended people who couldn't speak, couldn't fight, couldn't pay. Mandela wasn't just fighting laws. He was fighting humiliation. Chapter 5: The Youth League and Radical Change. The ANC Youth League demanded action, not patience. Courage, not fear. Mandela became a fiery speaker. His speeches ignited hope, alarmed the government. The state responded with bans, arrests, surveillance. But movements grow strongest under pressure. Chapter 6: Sharpeville Massacre, Point of No Return. March 21, 1960. Police fired into a crowd of unarmed protesters. Bodies fell. Dreams shattered. Mandela later said, "The government left us no choice." Peaceful protest died that day. Resistance was born. Chapter 7: Underground Life and Secrecy. Mandela went underground. He used disguises, changed homes nightly, traveled Africa secretly. The media called him the Black Pimpernel. He trained in guerrilla warfare, but always believed violence was a last option. Chapter 8: Rivonia Trial, a speech that shook the world. The courtroom was silent. Mandela stood, calm and fearless. "During my lifetime I have dedicated myself to the struggle of the African people." That speech was not defense. It was a final will. Even the judge was shaken. Life imprisonment. But history had other plans. Chapter 9: Prison Hell, Daily Humiliation. On Robben Island, Mandela was denied sunglasses. His eyes were damaged permanently. Letters were censored. Visits limited to minutes per year. Guards tried to break him. They failed. Chapter 10: Mandela the Teacher. Prison became a university, a leadership school. Mandela taught Law. History. Discipline. Young prisoners called him, Tata, father. A leader does not need freedom to lead. Chapter 11, Secret Negotiations. The apartheid government quietly contacted Mandela. They feared civil war, economic collapse. Mandela negotiated from a cell. Power does not come from position. It comes from moral authority. Chapter 12, Walk to Freedom. February 11, 1990. Mandela walked out holding his wife's hand. The world held its breath. No anger. No revenge. Only resolve. Chapter 13, Nation on the Edge. South Africa stood on the brink of chaos. Mandela spoke of unity, forgiveness. Many wanted revenge. Mandela wanted peace. That choice saved millions of lives. Chapter 14, Election and Inauguration. April 1994. People waited in lines for hours just to vote. Mandela became president. From prisoner 466/64 to head of state, history had turned. Chapter 15, Leadership like no other. Mandela reduced presidential powers, promoted reconciliation, stepped down voluntarily. True power knows when to leave. Chapter 16, Final Years and Global Legacy. Mandela became a global peace symbol, a moral compass. When he passed away in 2013, the world mourned a conscience. Final lesson. If Mandela could forgive after 27 years, what pain is too big for us? Your prison may not have walls, but freedom always begins in the mind. Freedom is not merely casting off one's chains, but living in a way that respects and promotes the freedom of others. This was not just Mandela's journey. It is a mirror for humanity. If this story moved you, like, share, subscribe. Because your story is still being written.